Nick Mullen demolished a guy who was pink washing. What is this?
You don't think it's weird that all these like new liberals are like very hyper defensive of a religion that hates them?
Now, when you say new liberals,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Trans?
It means
people?
they don't read.
Yeah. When you say new liberals, because the word liberals now isn't loaded enough, we'll add the word new to it to imply they're even gay
I'm trying
or
to
something. I don't know, like whatever. These people
That is
are,
actually
they're
it.
even more. Yeah, if you thought they were trans before, wait until you see these anti-Israel protests.
Yeah.
Because these are the most trans people we've seen yet. And if you sent them to Gaza, they would be. That's what I love when conservatives do that. They're like, yeah, send these kids over there. They'll get killed in a minute, which I think is good, by the way. Which I also think rules.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, by the way, my only problem with Sharia law is that it's brown people doing it instead of me. That's what I would. And all the things that I hear about them doing, that sounds fucking awesome.
I don't.
Okay, all the motherfuckers throwing keg W's. How many times have I said this? God damn. I mean, he's cooking, but yeah.
I think conservatives want that though. I don't think they. I don't think they want.
That's the whole premise of like send them to Gaza is like
That's
you
a
just
that's a he said it louder, champ. I mean, it's true.
want violence.
And of course his delivery is better. I will never be even remotely as funny as Nick Mullen or even Adam Friedland, as a matter of fact.
acted on these people, which you can just call the police. That seems to be the answer, is the cops will show up and beat all these kids up. So you already have it here.
I don't know. I feel like me and you see this very differently.
How do you see what?
Well, for one, I don't think. I think I'm a little more trusting of police, maybe naively. But for two, I also think when people, I think there are idiots that say like send them there so they'll get killed. I think that's also like a wrong sentiment. But I think in general, it's like they're saying like you're backing a place that wouldn't be accepting of you, whereas like
but that like necessarily
that
assumes that like advocating for like speaking up against something you find immoral is a transaction.
Yeah.
Right? Like if I don't like black people could hate me. They do. Like black people hate me. I'm not going to stand here and be like, well, we should bring slavery back, right?
Yeah.
If slavery was still going on, I'd say that's wrong. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if black people were like, no, that guy looks like a cool pedophile, and we want to beat him up. It's like it's still this thing is wrong on principle.
Yeah, yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
That's why I have no problem with people protesting. Like you think something is wrong, you have the right.
Yeah, but it doesn't indicate any kind of like hypocrisy or contradiction that a gay person would protest in favor of Palestine.
No,
just because it doesn't matter what they're doing, like you can say, "Oh."
And the inverse of this is also true. It's not like Israel's bombing Palestine because they're homophobic. Like people are always like, Hassan, I'll have you know, Hassan Nasrallah was homophobic. I'm like, is that why they killed him? That's why Israel was like, how dare you be homophobic, Hassan Nasrallah? We're gonna fucking execute you and 500 other people at the same time. You know? No, man. They didn't kill him for that reason. This has it's just a way to make you feel more comfortable about like the guy that they fucking assassinated. Okay? And also the thousands of people that they ended the lives of in that same process.
Oh well,
I don't disagree
they
with
wouldn't
you.
like you.
I'm just saying, but there is like a
that
nuance
doesn't mean that
there
a genocide
too.
should be happening.
Yes, as a Jew, I can't go.
Well,
on the
that
record
is
of
that. Hold on,
the
but that,
G word.
That is the nuance. That's the nuance. The nuance isn't like, well, looks kind of like there's sort of a contradiction here. No, the nuance is that it's like you don't need those people to be like LGBTQ advocates.
Yeah.
To not want to see people like blown up or children.
Yeah, I have no problem with people who are like. I mean, everybody should not want the loss of life on any side. Like that's obviously.
This is also boring. This is supposed to be a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
So we'll find.
But I will say those people deserve it.
Which ones?
Whichever you decide.
I don't. I'd like to get back. There was just maybe a little too much stand-up talk for my taste, and too much. So I think we'll agree.
Yeah.
Nuke Israel, and then that's sort of where we agree on.
The first. I'll say this to wrap this topic up, but when
I love Nuke Israel. I'm claiming that used to be belonged to everybody, but I'm not.
Before people go clip this and be like, Hassan, I can't believe it. He's joking. Okay, he's not being sincere. Okay, and White privilege used for good. Level the playing field so we can start over. I think my argument is much better than his. I don't agree with nuke Israel as a position. I just want to be very serious right now. My position, on the other hand, is give the Palestinians an Iron Dome and also air support, okay? Level the playing field. America doesn't give a shit about anything. We just like selling weapons. So why not sell weapons to both parties, okay? That's it. Play both sides. You always come out on top. Give Palestine an Iron Dome. That is the sensible, moderate policy that you can expect from the likes of Hasanabi Piker running for president. Okay? Think about it. Think about it. Give Palestine an Iron Dome. Allow them to have also a fleet of F-15s. Level the playing field. You missed it by a week? Yeah. Oh, shit. The election happened already? Fuck. Jobs at home and permanent war abroad. Great policy. Work with Pakistan versus India. Yeah. It's called the Thunderdome. All right. You also said give Ukraine an Iron Dome before too? Yes, an Iron Dome for everyone. An Iron Dome for all. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck Medicare for all. We're never getting that shit. You already know we're never getting that shit. That's why I want solutions, okay? Iron Dome for everybody. Give one to Iran. Give one to Ukraine. Fuck it, dude. Everybody gets one. Call me Oprah. The way I'm saying, you get a dome and you get a dome. Everybody gets an Iron Dome, okay? And we just figure it out going forward. And Tamir interceptors. We are making gorillions of Tamir interceptors, okay? Quintillions of Tamir interceptors. We're a permanent war economy. We're only making Tamir interceptor missiles, okay? And we're shipping them to everybody. $85,000 a pop. Do you understand how much money we could be printing for members for people that used to work in the manufacturing industry that lost their fucking jobs? Think about it. Scranton, Pennsylvania, baby. A manufacturing facility in every fucking corner. Americans back to work, making Tamir interceptors left and right. Yeah, call me Nancy Reagan the way I'm giving out Dome. Iron Dome. All right, let's move on.